What's going on? Where's the music? What happened to the music? The music was just playing. Hold on, I'm still trying to get ready. Give me 2 seconds. There we
go. You alright?
Hey, I just got the loading screen up. The music wasn't playing for whatever reason, but now it is.
Oh, okay. You remember what happened last time?
Yeah, no. This time VOC wasn't even on. Hold on, I'm sending a message to Harry. Oh dear, the chat isn't sleeping.
Oh, I gotta keep moving, gotta cross every single line. Yes, I gotta keep fighting. Oh no, I cannot look behind. This is a journey that I must unbind. Oh yeah, I'm scared, but it's what makes me stronger. I'll stand my ground in the midst of this spell. Wish that you never encounter this danger. I keep on fighting, draw my strength from the fear. I found my purpose.
Alrighty, that'll do it. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, guys, tell me if this works. I've bound some keybinds to my computer, so if I do that, you should be able to see. Wait, can you see me now? Hold on. Let me know when you can see me, because I can try not to switch back to OBS and just rely. Hold on. You can't see me because the thing is off. There. Did it work? I think it might have worked. So I'm using some keybinds over here to switch screens instead. It should be pretty cool. Yep. Hey, what's up, survivors? It's Jay, Team and Jay here. Welcome to episode 31 of the Levaslier production diary. I forgot to plug my phone in. Yup. Joining me today is Eric. I don't know where Harry is.
That's not good. But
I did send him a text. I think he might be doing something right now. That's fine. Cool. So my cam is on. Yeah, that should be cool. I think I've also bound this correctly. This should work, right? Watch. Bam! We can start the video like that. Did it work? I'm not sure if it did. The like thing should have flown in. Oh my god, the light's falling over. Wait. Oh dear. Oh lord. Alright. I think the like thing just came in. You know what that means? Make sure you like the video. That's how we're gonna start off. Yep. Josiah says your hair looked off for a moment there. That's because I forgot to gel my hair today. Usually my hair goes on one side like that to cover the one eye, but then if I don't, then it just goes everywhere. Yeah, I forgot to gel my hair. Thanks for picking that one up. Did not notice that. Is my screen showing now? I'm just gonna double check. This is a very new thing for me. Yep, it's all working. That's sick. Cool. So welcome Kimatai and welcome Josiah to the stream. Awesome. Yep, everything seems to be working. That's sick. Cool. I'm not even wearing the Lev shirt right now because I just ran out from dinner. Cool. I have like usual, I have no idea what what we're gonna do in the stream today. We'll just figure stuff out as we go along. All I do know is that we patched up a bit of stuff here. We've got a whole bunch of signs here that tells us what we have to build. So this is the stuff that we have left. And then we've done something to this room. We still don't know what this room is gonna be for because it's strange. Patched up some stuff here, added some tables. I think we did that last stream. But we started working on this upstairs area and started laying out the foundation. So now we have this kitchen area that's not really done yet. I'm gonna start figuring out what the rest of the space is gonna be for. Cool. But while I'm doing that, let's figure out some stuff to talk about. What's been happening to everyone? Eric, you were in, you're still doing stuff in uni, yeah?
Yep.
With can you talk about the film? Like not about the film, but about like the progress of the film. I mean,
progress of the film.
He's working on some a samurai. I forgot the premise.
A samurai film.
Yeah, samurai film.
Yep. So, progress of the film right now. We're about to hit. I mean, we are in week 6 and we are about to have a rough cut done and shown tomorrow.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, that's a good thing, because
Yeah.
we're cutting our time for editor just for 3 weeks to edit.
Yeah.
Because since those don't have like special effects or anything,
Yeah.
and it's just story based and action, we want to make the most time for our audio students to
Right.
perfect the sounds.
Yeah.
So like, we just kind of gave our editor the least amount of time possible, but still enough to make a good product out of,
Yeah.
or make the director happy and the editor happy. But as we all know, that the sound is going to be playing a major role in our film.
Because I remember before I left, you showed me this, like, either you or Mike, you showed me this really good location. It's like, when you guys think of forest, like, especially for people on the stream, when you guys think of, samurai and, like, ancient Japan battles, like, think of, like, you know, the recent game coming out called Sekiro, and how there's, like, a bunch of forests and trees and whatnot. Think about those forests. They actually found a location like that. Did you end up using that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, fuck. Sick. Kamatayan caught my attention. He just wrote on the stream, I fractured my finger a couple days ago. It's annoying because it keeps getting blisters from the thing I have wrapped around it. What's the story there? How'd you break your finger? Coincidentally, I met up with a childhood friend of mine yesterday. Like, from when I was, you know, very, very young. I've spent, like, my entire childhood with him. And we were talking about how, I used to be very injury prone. And, like, I'd be nose bleeding everywhere and, like, fingers starts bleeding everywhere. Still happens to me. I think, Eric, were you in the same class as me where I bled 3 times and nose bled 3 times in one class?
I know you nosebleed one of the time.
Yeah. So I bleed a lot. Anyway, he was talking about that, and he's like, how are you still alive? And then I told him about how I've broken, like, a lot of the bones of my body, and, like, this shit's happened to me. And we're impressed that I've never died. But, Time, what happened to your finger? What is this room gonna be? I'm gonna go down and check what we need. For anyone here who's interested in what we're doing in terms of Minecraft castle building, I'm dividing the rooms into what's necessary and essential, and then what, like, I want. So most of the stuff up here, they're all, essential stuff. Like, the stuff that has to be there. We've already kind of built a kitchen, so I can smash that off. We're gonna need a library, a living room, some bedrooms, and all this stuff is... I don't see anything fitting there. A library... Let's figure out a space for a library next. I feel like having this room as a library is, like, a waste? I don't know. Josiah also says that he's been sprinting as opposed to marathoning, which is a great thing. While I was talking with my childhood friend yesterday, he was actually, so we caught up, we were asking each other, how we're doing in life. I found out that he didn't actually go to university after he left high school. We went to high school together. He left earlier than me. But he didn't go to university. Instead, he's teaching tennis in Hong Kong. Because his father's a tennis coach, and he's, like, really talented in tennis. But he has no interest in going to university yet. He wants to go to university back in his hometown, but you know, it's, like, something to look forward to in the future. But either way, he's complaining to me about how, tennis has been... Like, he wants to go to university, he wants to go do other things in life, but he's stuck doing tennis every day, and it's, like, it's taking a toll on him because he doesn't want to do it anymore. And then, as we were talking more and more, and he started learning about how I have the sprint mentality to keep working and working and working, he tried to apply it to himself, but then we thought about it, and we realized that there's a situation where you can't apply the sprint mentality, and that's when you're doing something like tennis. Because you can't stress your body so damn much. You can't stress your body and work continuously work, because you're just gonna burn out. And we realized that that's just not an effective way. That work mentality doesn't apply to everything. Nanotonga9676 says, "Hi, can I join?" No, unfortunately, the server is private right now. We're gonna make it public sooner or later, but I don't think many people are gonna be building unless we're doing the building applications, which are coming soon. But as of now, no, we're not allowing any people to join. Hold up. I think Harry might have... Yeah, Harry is, I think he's coming in now.
That's good.
Yup. I could make this the library. Josiah says, well, yeah, something like that is always going to apply to things that are more creation-like. Yeah, for sure. Hold on. Harry just sent me a message telling me that he's sick. Sick today, so I'm prioritizing rest since tomorrow is the last day of my exams. Yep. There you go. That's why he's not here today. That's cool. I'm just going to send him a thumbs up so it doesn't look like I scene zone him. There you go, Harry. I'm doing you a service. He's going to watch back on the stream, and he's going to see me doing this. You're welcome. I didn't scene zone you. Cool.
That's a fuck up. That's a good.
Huh? I think Eric might have gotten cut off. Did I get cut off? No, Eric got cut off. Josiah says, well, yeah, something like that is always going to apply for things that are more creation-like. So if you're making a model store, for example, you could make tons of models quickly. But something like an athlete, not likely. Exactly. He was also asking me about, like, different ways to make money and whatnot, and I'm like, okay, here's a weird thing that I've noticed. You go around to a whole bunch of people and you ask them, how do you make money without getting a job? And a lot of people won't have an answer to that. Because they don't teach you that in school. So I taught my mate about, having passive income and, like, all the other ways I make money, right? So, if you're wondering the ways I make money, I have passive income, which is, when I make products online. So when I make a 3D model, I can sell the 3D model. And because that 3D model is always up there, someone's always going to buy it, and I'm always going to get money coming in. The second way is affiliate marketing. This is when I do stuff like, for a TubeBuddy. Because then when you pay TubeBuddy a certain amount of money, I get a cut of it. So that's basically doing sales. And that's all stuff that you can do at home without, you know, having much skills in it. And I told my mate that. He's like, oh, I never realized that. But how do you apply that for tennis? That was our little talk. And we decided, or we thought that, my first thought is always stuff to do with creation. So I told him, how about, writing an ebook? That's always what I go to in the beginning, right? Write an ebook. He goes, an ebook on what? And I thought, well, you're doing tennis, you could write an ebook on tennis, but how many people read tennis books? Probably some. You could target that. The good thing about tennis is that the people who play tennis usually are higher class. So you don't have to sell like 50 ebooks to get money. You just have to sell the one. And that's the difference between, you know, like doing tennis instead of doing like, I don't know, whatever a third country sport is. Anyway, that's enough money making stuff. I'm not that rich, so I don't think I'm authorized to say as much about money. I'm still struggling to earn money myself, to be honest. That's library-like, right? What I'm doing right now.
Do you have any references for libraries?
No, I don't even know if this is like a proper library room. Because it feels like a waste of... I don't know how I want to divide these rooms. Because it feels like I have a lot of space and not much to do with the space.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. I could do a window here. I could do a balcony too, to be honest. Hold on a second, there has to be a balcony here. Yeah, there needs to be a balcony there. I just remembered. Josiah says, that makes a bit of sense. That sort of passive income even works with advertisement on videos in theory. Yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of ways of doing it. It's, we also have to state this very clearly, is that the way I talk about things, it always makes it sound like they're easy to do. But if that was easy, everyone would be doing it. It's not as easy as I or like other people make it sound. Usually when people know about it and we talk about it, we talk about it like we know all about it, but it's like, that's a theory. We don't, whether it works in execution is a different thing. Yeah, let's do a balcony here. You never know, I might actually be able to get some more work done today. Josiah says, yeah, you have to make it high enough quality that it gets bought after all. Not necessarily, because this is the thing that's stopping him from writing an ebook. And when I say not necessarily, I don't mean, oh, you should make shit quality stuff. I'll get to that, I'll explain clearly in a bit. But the thing that's stopping him from immediately writing an ebook, which we resolved, was, he said, I don't think I'm good enough to write an ebook. And the second thing was, there are other people that are better than me writing ebooks. But when you compete online, you have to completely disregard that thought entirely. Like, especially online. When you're publishing online and you think, oh, this dude's better than me, so I'm gonna stop. Well, then you're never gonna get started. If you start, then you're starting already. In that case, you don't really have to worry about all the other stuff because you already started, so you just continue doing it. It's that first step. It's after you get the foot in the door, then you can continue going. Shelby D says server name or realm name. The server isn't open to the public yet, unfortunately. We're just building this on private. We will open the server up to public sooner or later, but it's not going to be for building. It's going to be for our mini games. That's in reply to Shelby D. Thanks, Josiah. Yeah, so anyway, back on the topic. He said, yeah, he said he wasn't confident enough in his own skills. But I told him, okay, right. He also said, and I don't have the notoriety, so to speak, to start doing those videos yet. I said, okay, how do you gain the notoriety to start doing that stuff? He goes, I can keep doing what I'm doing. I go, okay, or? And he stops. He's like, start posting videos. Exactly. If you never start, you're never going to get anything. You got to start doing it, and you got to start doing it consistently if you want to get anywhere. The way to success on YouTube is not to stop doing it, it's to do it more. Like, if you're failing, you shouldn't be doing it less, you should be doing it more in order to get better at it and get more content out. And so I explained that whole thing to him, and he was like, I think he had his mind blown at how much, like, when you start realizing how in-depth it gets, when you start doing YouTube stuff, it's not just like, oh, you sit down and enjoy content. Like, there's actual strategy going into it. But anyway, I convinced them to start something. You can start doing something. Andre says, am I the only one having connection issues? Is anybody else having connection issues? That's a problem. Josiah says, I was meaning that whatever you create itself has to actually get bought. Not that the people wouldn't be able to make something good enough. Yeah, that actually has less to do with how good the product is and how good your sales is. Because I can put all my work and effort into building this Hemrage castle, like, into the most realistic thing ever. But if I screenshot this, exactly this, and I put this up on Planet Minecraft, and I said, this is the best castle ever, you would not see anything, because this doesn't tell you anything. But if I captured the beauty of the castle, let's say I had, like, a lot of screenshots, I had screenshots showing this part, and how, you know, the trees go here and whatnot, or, like, the interiors, and I showed off the beauty. Even if the castle isn't built to the best of its capability, even if it isn't the best castle ever, and I say it's the best castle, it looks good and it sells. Same thing applies when you're selling a book or something. It doesn't have to be the best book in the world. You can call it the best book in the world. It doesn't have to be true. Also, I don't think people believe that it's the best book in the world. But you show you show a little snippet of it that gets people thinking, oh, damn, oh, okay, I didn't think about that. That gets them curious, and that gets them to buy. That's how you sell stuff. Shelby D says, one question, how do I go live for Minecraft on my tablet so I can use Twitch or YouTube? I don't know about the tablet, because I'm running it off of PC right now. When I'm running on PC, I use Streamlabs OBS as a service to stream. Streamlabs OBS, that's the service I use. I could make a tutorial on that in the future. I think Briger requested one as well, so I'm gonna get to that. But, yeah, on a tablet, I'm not really sure. I can't help on that one. Josiah says, I think I'm further behind than others. Are you? I've always had a history of laggy streams, so I wouldn't be surprised. Hang on a second. Oh, damn. Hold on. Oh, damn. Okay. I was gonna replace all of these with slabs, but then I realized that there's stairs on the bottom, so I can't. Oof. Oof. Yeah, Shelby D, I hope you excuse me. What I meant to say was, I hope you figure out how to stream on your tablet. I haven't seen many people stream games from their phones, to be honest. Does that happen?
I think you can do that.
Right?
Somewhere. I've seen some few people stream mobile games through their phones.
Huh.
Because they don't want to connect it to the computer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, you said connect to the computer. That's a thing as well. Hey, Shelby D, you could theoretically connect your tablet to your computer and then stream it from your computer. That's one way to do it. I don't know how to stream it directly off of the phone, though. Josiah says, yeah, I don't know. There was a bit earlier where it lagged, and then after the lag, it just continued where it left off, and it hasn't skipped since. You could try pressing the arrow. I don't know if my camera direction is flipped. You could try pressing the forward arrow, or pressing L. That should fast forward the stream by a few seconds, until you're back, like, in sync. Should is the key word. I don't know. It could just be that I have terrible internet.
That's always a possibility.
Yep. Why is this? Why are you like that? Why is this thing like that? Oof, damn. Not this again. We found out that with World Edit, the, certain blocks don't update on themselves. So, like, this block, for example, the cobblestone stairs are really weird, right? So I do /set 139. 139 is cobblestone wall. I do this, and it goes invisible. And there's no block there. There's no hitbox there, right? But the second you update it, it comes back. No idea what's up with that. Either way, I found out the World Edit doesn't update the block. So that's a way we're getting around using the debug stick right now. Andre says, on my end, the stream is lagging for, like, at least 30 seconds compared to the real-time Discord call. And Josiah says, not comparing, but just bought it up because Andre mentioned it. Josiah says, oh, yeah, it's always been way behind, Andre. Yeah, it's always been way behind. I don't know why it's always way behind. My internet is amazing. It's like 300 megabytes per second. That's much better than my speed on the Australia side. Because on Australia, I have 25 megs per second. This is 300. It's like, I don't know how many times that is. It's like 16 times the speed? I don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, that's all. At least you guys can still follow. It's not so bad that you can't, like, you don't know what's happening. Andre said, yeah, I did have this lag episode, but I got disconnected. Oh, but it's all good now. Oh, okay. Lag episode, she said. Don't know how I want to do this one. Could do that. Josiah says distance. I mean, that's what I would think, but then I'm gonna pan over to my YouTube tab for a second. See up here? It says bad video settings, and I'm lagging by 7.8 seconds. I don't know what bad video settings I have. I've checked my video settings over and over and over. I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird. 12 times. Not however many. I said 16, not 16 times. The speed, I mean. Speed increase. Right, coolio. We got a little balcony thingy-majiggy here. Yup. Got the balcony. Cool. That's a thing. We need, there's a lot of places here where I'm wondering where if I should stick a door, but then there's already a door there, so, like, not really. There's a whole lot of doors here, to be honest. We'll figure this out with Harry. I want to figure out what I'm doing in the middle of the room. Josiah says, but now I know why everyone uses shaders to screenshot their castle buildings. Yeah, you know what? I've been trying to get a good picture of the castle, but it's hard. The best picture that I found so far was from this angle because the sun gets, like, the best light on it. Ideally, you wouldn't do it in this type of daylight. You do it at, so if I do slash day, this is 6 a.m. Minecraft time. This looks gorgeous. This is what I want to do, but the light comes in at a weird angle. So I gotta take it from, like, here, and this looks fine, I guess. I might do this. I don't know. But, so I was like, okay, well, what other shaders do I have? The second most nicest shader I have is, Sildur's. Because Sildur's make stuff very vibrant. So you're gonna see the colors pop insane, like, amounts. And then you also gotta turn down your FOV so it doesn't stretch so much. You gotta do, like, that or something. And then you get a good picture like that. But, I mean, for me, it's just, there's something about it that doesn't feel right. I'm not sure what it is. Compare this to no shaders, and you get, like, you can tell that having shaders is better. But still. Oh no, it's gonna lag because I turned shaders off. Oh dear. Oh, just give it a second. I could try CUDA as well. CUDA shaders are very intensive on your system, but they look the most realistic. It's not meant to look like cinematic or anything. It's just like realism. That's what we used, like, before we got BSL. Alright, here's no shaders. I mean, I don't know. Further up and further to the right. Oh, you mean like something like that, right? Let's try CUDA. Because I've been trying to get a good screenshot for the purpose of the thumbnail. It's that's all I really care about. Just getting that thumbnail picture in. Andre said, have you considered putting some greenery on the walls? That's gonna happen when we put the world in Hemrage, because there's like a very natural forest that goes around it. So here we have CUDA, and it looks like shit, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's looking like shit, but... Oh, I know why now, because the shadows aren't loading. See, there's no shadows there when I back off. The shadow draw distance isn't loading in. Yeah, I like this angle more. It's just, the lighting makes it weird, because there's a bunch of shadows there and whatnot. I don't know, something about it could do better. If I say rotated the entire thing so that the light could hit it from like, this way, I think you get a much nicer result. I could do that by just putting this entire thing into cinema, but I mean, I'm not done with it yet. I wanna get it done first. I don't know. Let's put Which version am I using? I forgot which version of BSL I was using. I think it might be this one. Is it this one? I feel like this one's right. Alright, cool. FOV. Oh, that's too high. There we go. There might... I'm looking for opportunities to put that staircase back, because I just realized it's not even here. I guess it'd have to go in somewhere here. Oh, there's a door there, damn it. I'm trying to think of what else that's happened recently that I can talk about on the stream. Surprisingly, there hasn't been much happening to me recently. Usually I get quite a few good stories. Probably because I leave the house a bit more than I do when I'm in Hong Kong. Nothing's really been happening to me recently. I've gone out and seen one friend, that's it.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it ain't tough on me on a regular day if I don't have to stream, because I just keep to my own business and do my own work.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm streaming, it don't know what to talk about anymore. Could do a spiral staircase right there.
Actually,
Yep. Oh,
back from the last stream, or like previous just random chat,
yeah.
what do you guys think about how mobile phones are heading towards? Like, kind of like most companies are now being like full screen, but like no buttons anymore.
I still question the purpose of it. I think having no buttons is a decent thing.
Or like just getting rid of
it
the
makes the
home
design
button.
more sleeker, and it
Right.
allows for more waterproof capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't understand the full screen thing. Again, it makes it look sleeker. It might look nicer. I guess that's a good thing. But how much? Like, I'm less interested in how nice something looks and how than like I'm more interested in how practical something is.
Mm-hmm.
And having like a full screen phone, I don't understand the practicality behind that. It feels like if I drop it, it's gonna have a higher chance of breaking.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's like if you drop it, so don't drop it. Josiah says, I personally like having a button and yeah, the headphone socket. Yeah, the headphone socket is important. I think they need to bring the headphone socket back.
Oh, that's just Apple, isn't it?
Sony did it as well. I use a Sony phone, so I love Sony phones, but the new Sony devices started getting rid of the phone jack, and then after some complaints, they brought
Oh.
it back.
Is it the Xperia series?
Yeah, they brought it back afterwards. See, I would be fine with the headphone jack gone, practically speaking, because I don't use wired headphones, except right now, because I'm plugged to a computer. My phone headphones are like Bluetooth. So I'd be fine either way, but I don't like taking that option away from people who don't have the Bluetooth earphones. If the world worked differently, and if everyone on the planet had Bluetooth speakers, or more people had Bluetooth speakers than regular earphones, that'd be a different story.
Mhm.
But as it stands, more people use wired than Bluetooth, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
The
still.
occasional AirPod user, but then they do get turned into a meme.
Yeah.
Josiah says that not having a camera chip into my screen. Wait, what do you mean a camera chip into your screen? Speaking of camera chips, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I was on, I don't know where I was, but I saw this video, and, somebody took the battery out of a Samsung, and he goes, you see this thing? And he, like, starts peeling, there's, like, a wrapper around the battery, he starts peeling it. He goes, the government is surveilling you, and he, like, unveils that on the wrapper, there's, like, a microchip on the batteries of a Samsung phone. And apparently that sends signals to the government or whatever, so they're all spying.
Oh, it's like the classic Alexa is the FBI watching.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
But that is pretty creepy.
personally, whenever someone says the government's watching you, so you should, like, stop doing that shit, I'm like, I'm not doing anything illegal.
I just have a phone.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can watch me all you want. If you're curious to see what type of porn I watch or what type of stuff I do on a regular day, go ahead. I mean, I don't... You do you, man. Like...
By all means.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like I'm trading drugs online or something. It's, you know, it doesn't bother me. Josiah says, and I've had some nice wired headphones for years. I prefer wired when I'm doing work, so I only do work on my computers. I don't work on my phone. And then I've got the phone wireless headset because it's like I'm listening to music. I don't really care about the quality. Like, I don't need superb quality to listen to music. I'm just walking around enjoying my music. I'm cool with that. And these particular ones, I've also been using them for a long ass time, and they look really cool. Like, it's become part of my style now. So there's that.
Yeah, same deal with me. Like, when it's work, it's just wired. Leisure
Right?
is
Just better
usually
quality overall.
just if it's leisurely at home, it's still wired. But like leisurely outside, it's on wireless.
Yeah, I mean, in that scenario, I think it'd be like, it tangles less, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Galaxy Gaming says, hello, welcome to the stream, Galaxy Gaming. This is the Levaslier production diary. We're just building worlds, for the web series Levaslier that's being posted onto this channel. I don't think I've ever seen you around before, so make sure you subscribe and stay along for the ride. Josiah says, I'm making a jab at the iPhone X and the way they were like, we made the screen cover the entire front of the phone, and there's still a tab that covers the part of the screen at all times. And now it actually get in the way of videos and stuff. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's like what Eric said the other day with, the new, Galaxy phones. The little, like, it's a full screen phone, but there's like a little notch on the top corner where the camera is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still not yet. It's still not completely full screen.
Yep, still not.
Yeah.
No. The closest is one of the Huawei phones, where it's like,
Sure.
yeah. But like, I think now like everyone has grown accustomed to the notch ever since Apple made it, and it's kind of like an aesthetic now.
Yeah.
The notch, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter the amount of size, but it's there. Like, we just have to accept it now.
I feel like the Sony phones that I use break a lot of the common trends. Because, like, when you talk about phones, nobody talks about Sony. You usually talk about, Apple or, like, or Samsung or something. Nobody talks about Sony. So like this thing it's literally a block. It has no notches on it. It's just that's just it. It's a rectangle. Thanks for the subscription, Galaxy Gaming. I think that's who just subscribed. I can't really tell because it's blocked. Josiah says, don't really want a full screen phone anyway. I feel like being able to grab the part of my phone without affecting the touchscreen. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the same thing with the you know those like Samsung curved phones where like the side of it is touchable. If the screen is on, how do I not touch that? Like, do I have to do this or something? If I hold it like this, I feel like it's just gonna like smash. Like it's gonna get dropped and smashed. I don't understand like the little corner bits as well. It feels very gimmicky.
It is.
Yeah. That's like a lot of the phone stuff just feels all gimmicky to me. I don't know.
I mean, it is kind of weird how like nobody talks about Sony.
There's a reason for that. It's because the technology on the Sony phones are outdated.
I guess, but
for
like
the price.
How, should we just bring Apple for a bit?
Okay, yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. You bring up a good point there.
No, because like, if you think about Sony's Japanese, and like, the argument is that most of our appliances is Japanese. Like at least one that is at your home, rice cooker, washing machine, anything. But like, it's kind of weird that like they're not excelling in phones. Like when the country is electronically like savvy and tech savvy, because that's how they strive back then. It's just kind of weird.
When you said there's at least one device in your home that's Japanese, I thought to myself, huh, I don't have that. But then I remember I have a Sony phone sitting right there. Kuma Tyan says, can you explain how to make C-motion on a creeper? Would you be surprised if I told you that I'm shit at C-motion? Cause I'm still learning C-motion. I don't really like C-motion, and every time I try to learn it, I just give up halfway through. I'm gonna have to learn it sooner or later because it's an important part of Cinema 4D. But right now, I'm not the person you want to ask about C-motion. I'm absolutely not the person you want to ask about that. Nope, that's not gonna work. How am I gonna do this one? Oh, that's annoying. That is so annoying. I'm trying to make something to go across there, but that's not connected to any thing. How the hell am I gonna do that? Could just wall it off. Josiah says, I don't have any Japanese devices in my household. Hides a pile of Nintendo devices. Speaking of Nintendo devices, I'm not sure if I've shown you guys this one before. So I was cleaning up my house the other day. Hold on, I'm gonna wreck the green screen behind me for a second. Oh, dear. I hope I fixed the green screen there. I didn't destroy it too much. Okay, so the other day I was cleaning my house. This was a while ago. I found my old, and it's invisible. It's invisible because of the green screen. I found my old NDS. And I was like, oh, it's my old NDS. It had like Pokemon Emerald plugged into the GBA slot. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's lost the stylus, but I mean, I could still play this, right? I was like, I thought, okay, well, I need to go look for my charger. I haven't touched this thing in 10 years. 10 years I have not touched it or charged it. Fucking full battery. Full battery. I played a little bit of a Pokemon on it, but I've lost almost everything on it because I haven't touched it in so long, and it's generally an old device. And I can't find the charger for it, so I can't really play it even if I wanted to. If I could find the charger of it, I would. But But I mean, overall, it runs pretty well, to be honest. Like, I could still play Pokemon on it just fine, and I have an R4 chip here, but I don't think it works anymore. For a little bit of age, this is an R4 card, right? This is what you use to, like, hack the NDS. You, like, install a bunch of games on here. But I found, like this little micro SD on it. And I was like, this is a sign of age. Micro SDs right now are, like, what? Minimum of 8 to 16 gigs, right? Man, this one, I can't show you this. The light's not bright enough. This is a 4 gig. It's a 4 gig micro SD. That's how old it is. It's 4 gig. It's hard to find 4 gig SD cards nowadays. Anyway, there's that. I'm gonna put this away. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna break the green screen again. There you go. All good. Herp de derp. Back in the game. Kumatayan says. Hold on. Galaxy Gaming says I keep feeling like you're talking to me because my name is Josiah. Oh, your name is Josiah. Well, then now there's 2 Josiahs in the stream now. No, there's There you go. There's 2 Josiahs. Kumatayan says, can you well, yeah, you asked the rig. Alright, you asked how to rig the creeper, right? Because I did. Well, I saw you asking, but then I didn't see it fully. I think you deleted the message. No, I did see that. You asked how to rig a creeper. See, if I were to rig a creeper, and let me get into a little bit of 3D topics here, because I haven't talked about animation in a while. When we're talking about rigging, and it comes to 3D stuff, you have a mesh, which is like the shape, like the shape that makes up an object. The rig is the skeletons and the bones inside. Once you rig it, then you can move it around, and the mesh is gonna follow according to where the bones are. Kumatayan is asking how I would rig a creeper, like how I would put the bones inside a creeper. The answer to that is that I wouldn't. And that might be counterintuitive, but the way I would do it is because the creeper doesn't really have limbs that connect to the body, I would link... Let me re-explain it this way. You have a box right here. There's an anchor point somewhere in that box. The anchor point is where everything happens. So if the anchor point was right here, for example, and I rotate it, it would rotate around this point. If the anchor point was there, it would rotate around that point, right? If this was the creeper's leg and this was the body right over here, instead of rigging it, I'd put the anchor point right there. So that whenever I needed to move, I could just rotate this thing like that. That'd be the easy way to do it without any rigging. And no rigging means less lag as well. That's how I would do the legs, and I'd also do the head that way. The body would be different because the body needs to bend. That's where I still wouldn't use rigs. At that point, I might consider using a MoGraph bend effector. And what that will allow it to do is just bend the shape in, like, whatever direction. What I do, Kumatayan, it's Kumanastic. It's not even Kumatayan. It's Kumanastic. So Kumanastic, I'm sure you understand this. I'll try to explain it in the best way you can. I'm not sure if you understand it. I'm pretty sure you will. This is a creeper's body. Put an object up here, like a control object, right? So let's say an invisible sphere or like a transparent sphere. Something that you can click on, but doesn't, like, you can't see it in the render. It's just something you can control. Put that up there. Parent that object to the MoGraph bends top bit. So this is the bottom bit, this is the top bit. Make that selectable object control the top bit so that wherever you move this is going to bend and follow. That's how you can get the bend of the creeper. You don't need any rigging for it. Theoretically, that should work. In a very high theoretical situation. Josiah says force field NDS. Oh, because it moved the green screen. How much did it move? Did it move by a lot? Galaxy Gaming has to go for now. Alright, see ya, Galaxy Gaming. Or I don't know if I should refer to you as Josiah or Galaxy Gaming, but see ya. I hope you join us next week. We're going to be streaming like this every single Thursday. Thanks for joining us. The real RBLX noob says, I can't find a good live stream with server. Yeah, unfortunately, this one won't have a server that's public as well. Right now, we just don't have everything set up to make it public. Yeah, okay, Galaxy Gaming had to go. If we were to release the server to public, as right now, I wonder what people would do in it. Because there's not much you can do. There's just not much on the server anyway. I could pull a Bragger and make a survival world on my server. Josiah says, please refer to them as Galaxy, please. Let's not get more confusion. Yep. That's a good idea. Good call. We also looked into the Aether mod. And, it's cool. Yeah. Well, I looked into Aether 2 specifically. It looks good. I think we might actually do a Let's Play on that. After Harry finishes getting sick. Jesus Christ.
Should not take.
Sorry?
Should not take long.
Yeah. Everyone gets sick so often. Harry gets sick particularly often. Don't know why. Andrea says maybe make a survey. What was that? What was that in referring to? The survey thing. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to divide this, because I've got this little space back here. I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I'm thinking if I should crop out an extra room right here. Or if I should not. Josiah says, well, Bragger's server is just a survival server. He's done some custom work on it. Doesn't involve the sets of... Yeah. Doesn't involve the sets of TSC. Which is, fuck, the Shattered Crown. That's what it was. I keep on wanting to say, like, the Broken Crown or something. You know what? When Andrea said do a poll... I wanted to do a poll to see when people would be more available for these live streams. Because then I could consider doing the Aether play, like the Aether Let's Play during a time where more people are available. So I'm gonna, I might do a poll then on that, I mean. Why is this missing a door?
Well, you did kind of ask to comment. People say
I did. There was
weekends.
like yeah, but not everybody is available for this live stream, so I can't get the general consensus. When I asked it in that live stream, it was like people in this live stream are available for that live stream as well. But there are certain audiences that can't make it to this one, and I want to get them into some live streams as well. Fortunately, YouTube has like the community tab, which I can ask polls straight up.
That is true.
Yeah. Commander6 says, biggest project you make. I can help with animation, but 2 to 4 rig makes me lag on 3 FPS. 30 FPS, not 3 FPS, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Well, 30 FPS isn't really lagging. Because you gotta consider that before 60 FPS became the norm, it was 30 FPS that was the norm. I'm still fine with 30. I don't know what the big deal is when people complain about not getting 30, not getting 60. But no, yeah, you're probably lagging because the rigs are so intensive on your system. If you made rigs, theoretically, when you're doing Minecraft, you don't need any bones in any of your rigs. It's also if you're using the Anish rig, you probably shouldn't be using the Anish rig if you're doing like big stuff, because the Anish rig lags a lot. And people jump on the Anish rig thinking it's the best thing ever. It's not. It's not the best thing ever. You gotta think about what's right for you. I'm thinking about dividing this room like this. But I'm not sure what this little pathway here would be for. I could have a separate division here and add an extra room like that. In which case, this could be like a tiny little bedroom area. Which would work. And then I could leave this as more of like the guards area. I'm probably gonna put an extra wall right here. This is to support the ceiling, because this, I'm not sure what's on top, actually. Either way, this is like there's too much wood up here, and not enough things supporting it. So I'm gonna do that up there, to support that. And then I'm gonna have, like, probably an entrance somewhere here, that would lead into, I wouldn't say bedroom, I probably even don't need a full wall. I could just put some support beams up. Because when you have, like, the side of a tower like this, what I like doing is punching out stuff like a, is this the right level? Something like that. And that would be an arrow slit, so you can shoot through those. Cool. Josiah said, oh wait, hold on, let me roll that back a little bit. Oof, excuse me. Andre says, like, what you want on the server aside from the mini games? Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Andrea says, also, I can't remember the times where Harry is not sick. That is true. Neither can I. He's always sick. Josiah says, and Aether 2 is awesome, and I barely even touched it. Makes me want to get involved even more. I have not touched it at all. I've only seen, like, the new features, and I've barely skimmed through them, so I have no idea what it is. I'm gonna go in there blind. Like, the way, like, imagine if Minecraft first came out and there's no Minecraft 4. That's the way I'm gonna do it. That's how I like experiencing those things. Commander 6 says, our biggest project, you make it, I can, wait, didn't I already read that out? Commander 6 says, you make animation on 12 FPS and final render at 24, right? Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do when I'm confused at points. Because when you, here's the thing. Let's say you want to make an animation at 60 FPS. When you start adding rigs in and you hit play on cinema, it's not going to play at 60 FPS because it's lagging. So to compensate for that, I'd half the FPS down and play it at 30. So then even though it's lagging, it's still playing at 30 FPS, so it looks more accurate. And then you get a better judgment of, like, timing and whatnot. As the years have progressed, I've gotten better and better at animating. So for the past few times I've been animating, I've just done it in 24 FPS straight up because I've gotten the hang of it, like, the feeling of it. Josiah says, hit me up if you want another pawn to dispense when you play the Aether. The best way. Yeah, the best way to play is the is my way. For sure.
But you can't have too many people in there.
I can't have too many people, especially when we're just starting out and everyone's confused and whatnot.
No. Like, because since Aether is kind of like a massive story type of thing.
Is it story?
And, like, not story, but, like, feels like a fantasy. But you have too many people, and there's, like, I remember there's bosses, but, like, if you have too many people, it become less fun because you guys are distributing damage to
the
boss.
That is true.
So you have to kind of limit your choices of how many people.
Part of me feels like it's like playing what's the I'm not sure how many of you guys watch anime, but the fairy game in SAO. Feels like that. I don't know, just because you're entering, like, a new dimension. There's no races or anything, but it's like, I don't know, something about it. It's missing the wings. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, like, up to 4 would be good.
Probably. I don't think... I'd like Andrea to join us, but then I don't think her computer is able to run the Aether.
Right.
So I think she's out of the question. Unfortunately. I don't think I did that right. Josiah says Alfheim Online? Yeah, Alfheim Online. Silly Chief, we have Elytra. Yeah, that's true. Completely forgot about that one. It turns out that, flight combat only works in virtual reality. Because if you've ever tried to fight anyone on an Elytra, it doesn't work that way.
It sounds familiar.
Flight combat?
No, Elytra.
It probably means something in another language.
But it's a Minecraft mod, right?
No. It's not a mod. It's a feature. It's the wings.
Right. Okay, now I remember.
But it
Yeah.
probably means something. I don't think it's a Minecraft thing. I think it's a real word, or it's derived from a real word. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Andre says, I feel guilty for not catching up on SAO3. Hey, you're not alone. I haven't caught up on SAO3 either. Desire says, yeah, he doesn't either. I want to catch up on SAO3 because apparently the current arc is the best arc.
It's what everyone says.
Yeah. But I know nothing
like-
about it. All I've seen is the blonde Kirito and like the boob girl.
Like, they've been saying it for 8 years, ever since the first season came out.
Yeah. Andre says, to be fair, only following it because the voice actors, right, Eric?
She gets me.
Desire says, which are the wings? Which are the wing cases of a beetle? That's what it is. That's what an elytra is.
It sounds like a kind of like a scientific bug.
Did it though? I thought it sounded more like Norse mythology, to be honest.
But have you watched any piece of entertainment or played any form of entertainment that you just didn't care about anything, but just because of the people behind it? Example, like for anime, it's like just the voice actors, director, or something like, or like in games, like the game company.
Wait, did you mean because of someone I've avoided or because of someone I've done it?
Like people you enjoy. For example, like
Yeah.
you go out of your way.
Sorry, what now?
To like you go out of your way to play or watch something because someone is in it.
Yeah. So that was when I first started watching anime.
That's interesting.
But the first ever anime that I ever watched was Zero no Tsukaima. And I got introduced to the tsundere archetype. And then when you think of tsundere, there's one voice actor that you think of. It's Kugimi Haru.
Yep.
So then I started following that voice actor, and then I started looking at what other stuff she's done. And so the first few animes that I ever watched were because of that one voice actor. Yeah. There has to be a better thing I can do here for this door. Because usually I like putting stone bricks around it like that. But then that makes it awkward here.
Yeah, because voice.
That's fine.
Because like Andrea and I are like just fucking plebs when it comes to just anime.
I know you two love voice actors and you two follow voice actors a lot.
Oh, dude, it's great. I don't know if I told you this, like, during one of our chats, but, like, Matsuka Yosugu, the voice for Kirito,
Yep.
he was on this TV show one day, and people found it and subbed it,
Yep.
and it's basically how the host was like, oh, we got these questions for you, and I'd like to answer you to answer. And one of the questions was, how do you hype yourself up? and it's kind of like a technique that he does that he learned from one of his colleagues.
Yep.
And the best way to get the best performance is just to hype yourself up. And there's like different methods of people hyping themselves up, and one of them, one of the techniques that Kirito uses is just slapping himself.
Ah.
Yeah, but then he did it a few times.
Yeah.
I assume. Then one day, like I think the director or the sound director was just like, "Hey, man, probably should stop doing that, just because to not scare off underclassmen, like
Yeah.
the people that are just new here,
Yeah.
and it just kind of probably show a bad reputation of your own company that you're in, or like, yeah, your own company." So like he stopped doing it because it kind of shows like, because like they have to go through like a school to company to be hired to be a voice actor, right?
Sure.
And if he starts slapping himself just to hype him up, it's just like it shows like a bad image to this certain company that he's in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's sad though, because I
It's
get that
sad.
too. When I do like a little bit of voice acting, I have to like sink into character as well. How the particular technique I use, I don't know if it's like a technique or not, but like I just grunt a few times if it's an angry scene, for example. So for the lines of Arkosh, when I did the lines for the prologue, I can't remember the exact line, but I'm pretty sure it was like, I remember the sun will set for you, or the sun will set for you. Let's just say that's the line, right? But before I said it, because I can't just go from this straight into the Arkosh voice. I can do it Chafe. I can do Chafe because I've done Chafe for quite some time. But when it was Arkosh, because the difference between Arkosh and Chafe's voice in my head was the amount of echo behind it. See this? If I were to do this voice, it would be for Ulfrind. Well, this voice is for Chafe. And then in the middle would be Arkosh somewhere. Something like that, right? But for me to get angry, I'd have to, I'm actually starting to sweat now just thinking about it, but I'd fully, like, pump up my entire body as if I was actually getting into a fight. I start doing these, like, sounds, like, over and over again to get the throat a bit coarse. And then from that point onwards, I could start doing the lines. Pretending that the dude was in front of me. I don't remember the exact line, I wish I did, but it'd be, the sun will set for you! Something Lazuria! Whatever, but, like, because it already has the coarseness from me doing that grunt, and because I'm already sweating and it's, like, actually hyping me up, I think it does sell a lot more.
Yeah, like I mean, everyone has their own technique.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Even if it's not like a textbop technique, it's just like as long as it works,
I
it should be fine.
think the most like random stuff works for the most random people. Just because like to each their own. Everyone has a different way of doing things. Warren A is in the stream. Sorry I ignored you for so long. I did see your comment. But you finally got the chance to watch the stream. Warren, I'm planning to host a poll on the YouTube channel to see when people are most available to join these streams. So when you see that poll, I want your input on it, and just like let me know what the most efficient day is for the stream. And like I'm just gonna post like all 7 days as options, and then once you select it, in the comments write down what times would be the best. Because then once I have that down, I can generate, like, you know, when people are most available. And I'll start doing a Aether Let's Play in those times, live. Andrea says, something Lazuria, Lamau, that caught me off guard. Yeah, I don't know lines, man. The sun will set for Lazuria the same way it sets for you. The sun will set for Lazuria the same way it sets for you! I should probably, you know, I need to turn the volume down when I speak into the mic like that.
Hello?
It's probably peaked a lot. Hey, Harry. I just did some of the lines.
Hey.
Oh, dude, the only way the sun will shine eternally, dude. That line, I got the voice actor of Arkosh, but we couldn't get the line done, because the thing with that line was the way I wanted him to say it was. Notice the way I say the only way, right? So the line was, "The only way the sun will shine eternally," but there was an emphasis on the only, because the influence of this was Blackbeard from Assassin's Creed 4. The way that I wanted it to be done was to put a lot of emphasis on only, so it would be more like, "The only way the sun will shine eternally." There was a lot of emphasis on that only, but it wouldn't come out on the voice actors then, so we decided to work on it a bit more, and we just used my voice for the final project.
You're gonna use the your voice for the final Arkosh, or
It depends on whether I can get
get a
the
voice
actual
actor?
voice actor for Arkosh doing it
Yeah.
good or not. And
Right.
it's not to say that he's bad. I'm not saying he's bad. It's just target versus expectation. Different things.
Right.
Harry, how you feeling?
Better.
Good. How you feeling about the exam?
Decent.
Huh?
Decent, because I'm preparing a script.
Good, good. Man, I'm
Like,
sweating from saying those lines. I'm actually pouring sweat on my back. I'm completely soaked right now.
Imagine how like if saying those lines are like tiring, imagine how tiring it is for like JoJo voice actors.
Imagine just imagine professional voice actors in general. The most impressive
Yeah.
voice acting I've ever seen, IMO, is
Yeah.
and I've got a bias to this, is Eren from Attack on Titan.
Okay.
I'm referring to the specific scene where okay, I'm gonna avoid spoilers here, but it's in season 2 of Attack on Titan.
It's the end of it.
Yeah, it's near the end of season 2 of Attack on Titan. But either way, there's a live event where the voice actor for Eren Yeager, his name is Yuki Kaji, I think, right? Or Yuki
Yes.
Kaji.
Yuki Kaji.
Kaji. And so there was a live event where he had to do voice acting live on TV and do those specific lines. And you could see the expressions on his face. He wasn't voice acting Eren Yeager. He was Eren Yeager at that point. It was... He really brought those emotions. He was basically crying as he was voice acting because that moment was so sad. Like... I think from that whole interview live, all the voice actors and all the staff in that studio went silent because they knew how much that scene meant to the character. But because he was so into the character, it's like they were all thought that he was the character, and they all just went silent because of how impactful that moment was. It was such an impressive display of voice acting.
Just a heads up.
Yeah.
Before that live scene, it was just only Mikasa, because it was her turn to do some live
Yeah.
voice works.
But the dude stole the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because like the staff was just like, wait, do we actually have scripts for Eren as well? And they were like, yeah, we do. And like they just did it because it's good.
Yeah. Oh.
No, like the thing is that it made Armin, the voice actress, like just tear up a bit.
It did. Yeah. Both
It did.
the Mikasa's voice actor also teared up. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I know Armin's voice actor was also crying. Just because of how much he did it so well. Even though I've already seen the scene in the actual like anime and I've read the manga version of it, seeing him do it live is just, I don't know, there's something about it. Hey Harry,
Yeah?
while you're away, we built this room. We're thinking this could be a library. Here
see
I need
that.
some lights because this place is not bright enough. We need lights here.
Yes, we do. Just easy ceiling light.
How?
What?
So low.
Fucking just remove all the slabs.
Yeah, but then there's gonna be dirt upstairs.
Is there?
Yeah, that's why there's slabs there.
Let's see. Let's see what we can work on. Where is this? Okay, here.
Wait, are you on top of the dragons?
No. I'm looking through.
Let me
which area
get back on the
is
stream
on the tab?
comments. Black Clover, best actor, 10 out of 10. Black Clover is actually doing decent though, says Andrea,
Yeah.
because the love letter shonen. Not unique, but it does the cliches well. Josiah goes, I'd say it's more unique than it appears. Andrea says, love letter to shonen. Is that so? Josiah, it's actually pretty great at the moment in my opinion. Andrea, that's good. Terrible start though. Josiah says, yeah, worst start ever. Josiah, also, the 3 first episodes were dedicated to single chapter of the manga, and one of them is entirely filler. I think that says something more about the manga than it does the anime.
Yes.
I mean, people did say
Here?
in One
Torches?
Piece.
Just torches here.
Yeah. People did say in One Piece?
Like, in the manga, people were like, telling the authors, like, hey, great story arc. But then he replied, is like, that's just a filler, bro. And for, like, being, like, the actual main arc is bad, but the filler is good, I'm like, he was able to just manipulate people of thinking that.
GG.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it... I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I have a friend who, it was Yusuf! So Yusuf's our composer. Yusuf is the composer for Levaslier. He puts a lot of effort into his music. And then one time, I told him to just, like, fart out whatever, and then, like, send it to us so that we can, you know, get something new to work with. And he makes this random-ass track. And both Harry and I were like, holy shit, this is the best thing we've ever heard. And he goes, what the fuck? I put a whole bunch of effort into this one track, but you like this random brain fart more than the one I put the most effort into. Hey, but it's true, it does sound good.
Was it the do?
No, that was the effort.
That's
one.
probably the most worked one, dude.
Yeah, the main theme is the most work. The
Yeah.
Which was
What's the
it?
main?
I'm gonna go through the let me put the cam back to my face. I'm gonna go through the soundtracks that I have on the computer. You guys are gonna hear it on the stream, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna exclude the ones I know 100% or not. So far we have Building Rage. That's the dun 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 before the smash of the cup. Falling Apart, you guys haven't heard before. Mentor. That's the Ofrin theme. That's a good one. What else is there? Proto track, that's the original one for the promo. I don't know which one it was.
I want to ask him again. Or just go back to, like, unless it's a voice call, but just try to go back, like,
Yeah, I think it was a voice call. Because that's the only time we talked to Yusuf. Hold on.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me play this one.
Actually, was it on the stream?
I
Once.
don't think so.
I think Yusuf joined us in one of the
Yusuf
streams.
joined the stream right after PAX.
Oh, right after PAX. Okay. Guess not.
Nope, that's the
Guess not.
prologue song. This track is good. This is the track for Old Friend. This one I really like. Oh, there's a new one here. Yeah, this one. This is the random one. There was the one for Rico. It was the track we played for Rico, yeah.
Oh.
there you go. That's the one. Now you know what we're talking about. Anyway, back to game. Designs. Oh, speaking of PAX, PAX 2019 is happening. I could present something. I don't feel like presenting Lev again, because we haven't made much stuff for it.
Yeah, since last PAX.
Yeah.
Right.
But I do want to present something. I could present. I mean, I could just go in and talk, as like just a speaker of I don't know. What's an interesting topic? It could be like a live stream topic. It could be, I don't know, it could be whatever, right? Either way, I feel like I feel like going in to talk about something. I just don't know what. This room is missing some fanciness. Some pizzazz. Some pizzazzle. Let's add some of them.
You have no pizzazzle.
Huh?
You have no pizzazzle.
Oof. How dare you?
I'm working on kitchen. There's shelves I want to put on there.
Oh, yeah. I haven't done anything in the kitchen since last time.
Yep, I can see that. Yeah.
Oh, you put the shelves into the wall. The wall.
Yep.
Does it affect the outside though? It doesn't, right?
No.
It does. It does a little bit. It does for this one block in particular. I'm gonna smash out one block. Check on the inside.
Sure.
There, that one.
Yes.
Don't touch.
You
that
could
one.
just block that.
No, that's a slab. There's a stair on the other side. There's a stair like that. Yep.
Oh. Yeah, it's both stairs, right? Yeah.
We can. You could probably fix that by having it in between.
Originally, it didn't affect. I don't know what happened. Originally, it looked like one of them didn't affect.
A workaround for you that may work, and that's just to extend this out.
Okay. That works. That works.
Yep, and then just replace that inner one with a block. Yeah, there you go.
Makes it more interesting as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. We should also do this.
Hey. It's a bit thick. I'll do something. I'll do something there later.
It is a bit thick, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Now that you said it.
Yeah. It's the
Thick.
best word I could have used.
Yeah, it is. Really is. What else are you gonna use?
Bro, fuck these goddamn Minecraft lighting glitches, man. Shit.
Yeah, same. I put a shelf down and it also gave me fucking. I made a free block. I'm making free block shelves just because we have space for them.
Yep.
And it's giving me lighting glitches because slabs.
Yeah. I
Fucking
typed such as
slabs.
chest 1 and I typed in cheat by accident.
Cheat.
Could I get away with doing this?
What are you doing?
Ooh, okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm
What are you done with, Eric?
unlocking all the suits.
Ah, nice.
All the DLC suits, that is.
Josiah says the
Congratulations.
lighting glitches won't matter in the animation, right? Yeah, no, it won't. It's just in the ideal world, shit would work both ways. Which is why I like avoiding these type of blocks. Cause I don't want to like I can do anything in the animation. I could do this. It's just extra effort. Like, ugh. It was this, but up here. I can. It's easy to fix. It's just I don't want. It's okay. I can fix it like that. But the fucking side of that thing, man.
But why though? Why this?
Huh?
Why this?
Why what?
Why this? Like in general, this
Because there was
two.
a space there.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
I don't know. Why not put a shelf? I like shelves.
Okay,
Yeah, right. I
sure.
don't know.
More shelves.
Yeah,
more shelves.
more storage.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna put some spruce doors to cover this one up.
Yeah, I think they're fixing. I think they're having major lighting fix next update.
Thank God.
1.14. I remember Captain Sparkle reviewing it.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Desire says, yeah. What? Hold on. Yeah, you'll need to fix it inevitably when you do machinima anyway. Yeah, that's true.
I wonder if there's any mods that fix it.
Probably. Maybe.
Like lighting engine mods.
Maybe.
Hmm.
I don't like having the shelf on the bottom, to be honest. I mean the chest on
2 hour stream, by the way. Yeah.
Sorry, what now?
2 hour stream. Yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
Went full Chinese there.
Pathway. True.
As long as you don't fail your exam, we're on good. We are on good. I meant we're good.
Oh my god. You just made this hard.
The most difficult thing. Wait. Actually, there are a few difficult things about teaching children. So you have to manage classroom. By that I mean you have to manage the children themselves.
Yeah.
Discipline, because painfully realize that actually, okay.
Didn't
so
we have
we're
a
doing,
discussion on that the other day?
Did we?
When we were eating hot pot? I said punishment. I meant discipline.
Hot pot?
Yeah. The other day we were
yes.
eating shabu shabu.
Okay. Well, that's when I wasn't in practicum.
Yeah, now you know, right?
Now, here's the thing, right? There are certain times when you need to be somewhat strict. Not like scold them or punish them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you can use punishment to some extent, but not too much.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, at some point you have to establish a certain what we call boundaries.
Right.
So as teachers, you have to establish a boundary with them in which they can't be too comfortable with the classroom to the extent where they act like monkeys, basically.
Yep.
Learned that painfully through 2 days of trial lesson.
Were you being too nice to them?
No, but I wasn't managing them well enough.
Right.
Because they were going monkeys at some point, and they were very distracted.
Yep.
To the point where they can't listen to me. So at that point, I need to tell them that it's my turn to talk, and they should be listening to me.
Yep.
It's not just about me when I say it. It's for everyone in the classroom, because if they can just not listen to me, imagine what they can do when other children are talking.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And when other teachers are talking, yeah. So there's that. Nice.
Josiah just said that he looked at the Aether 2 site at Curseforge. Hype. Right now it's Harry, I forgot to tell you about this.
Yep.
I did end up checking Aether. Aether 2 is on 1.12.2 and it is looking good.
That's alright. Okay.
So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna set a poll up on YouTube, and I'm gonna tell everyone to say when their available times are. And
Yep.
then once we have the server and stuff set up for Aether, we can stream it at those times.
Yep.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, I went with a childhood friend yesterday, Harry, and he's a tennis coach right now, and he has to teach a bunch of kids. So I said, man, you and Harry would get along so well because you could talk about the kids stuff, and he's also into like psychology and human behavior and whatnot.
Right.
I could get you two in touch sometime.
Sure.
In the future.
Yep. What's his name?
Dominic. He's like the one
Dominic.
black person in Hong Kong. That was not supposed to be a
Okay.
racist joke. I mean, it was a racist joke, but it's not.
Oh, is it that one old friend that you talked about?
Yeah, exactly. It's like
okay.
my first ever friend, probably.
Yeah, sure.
What's funny is that I haven't seen this dude in a long ass time. I live in Hong Kong. Everyone's Chinese, right? Most of the time. Occasionally, you see like a white dude walking around. You rarely ever see a black dude. And the funniest thing about having seen black dudes in Hong Kong is that you walk through these wet markets, which are like just these markets that are outdoors and there's always fish everywhere, so it's all wet and stuff. If a black person walks through a wet market, some of the old ladies there have never seen a black person before. They'll take out their phone and start taking pictures of them. I'm not even kidding. Anyway. I was sick last week. I was sick last week, so I went to see the doctor. But one day before I was sick, I went down to like the area downstairs, like the little area. I don't know what I was doing, but as I was taking the bus back home, I saw a black kid at the bus station. I looked at the black kid. I was like, huh. It's been a while since I've seen Dom. I wonder how he's doing. Next day, I go down and see the doctor. After I'm done with the doctor, same bus stop, I see a black dude there. I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. We make direct eye contact. We stare at each other for like 3 seconds straight. I'm like, hey! And we start shaking hands. He goes, you're in Hong Kong. I've been in Hong Kong for a while. Where have you been? He goes, I've been in Hong Kong ever since I left high school. I'm like, what do you mean? I thought you left somewhere. He goes, no, I live right there. He's been living next to me for like years, and I haven't known. He literally lives right down there, and I've never seen him. Holy, like, yeah. I gotta catch up with a good friend, so. Happiness is
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Where is he originally from?
Philippines.
Oh,
But he was born in Hong Kong, so he doesn't know how to read or write Philippines.
Sounds normal.
Funnily enough, he can read and write Chinese.
Sounds normal.
Yeah.
But he can't speak it, which is opposite to me because I can't read. I can't read or write Chinese. I can only speak it.
Also, opposite to me as well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I can read it and write it, but my writing sucks.
Yeah. Hey, welcome, Era0028. Welcome to the live stream. This is the Levaslier production diary where we're building stuff for the animated web series Levaslier that's going up on this channel. Josiah says, your only concern with the poll is that you're available at all times. I'm gonna add a 8th option, for, all times. There's probably a limited amount of options I can do on YouTube. I think it's like 5 or 6 or something. I have no idea. Don't quote me on that one. But if there are a limited amount of options, I'm going to do like Monday to Wednesday as one box, Thursday to Friday as a second box, and you know, you get the point. Hey Era, stay tuned to our live streams that happen every Thursday. So you can subscribe now to not miss a single update. Also hit that bell icon because YouTube hates us and you gotta do the bell thing. What were you guys about to say? Sorry, I cut you off there.
What? Why is there limits to polls? What?
Because have you been on
YouTube.
Facebook and seen those you know those when people share like a fucking long ass page of text and you have to scroll down it to see their next post? Because if you have unlimited amount of choices, then you get that.
Well, you don't have to have unlimited amount. You could have a
You can do
higher
2.
number.
Well, there's more than 2. I know that. I know you can go up to 4 because I've done 4. I don't know if it goes over 6.
I know you can do. Yeah, I know you can do up to at least 5. Yeah.
I mean, what I mean by 2 is just do one poll that is specifically ranges. Then after you got like enough of data for maybe 1 or 2 weeks, do the second poll to narrow it down.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. Era says he subscribed. I didn't get the notification of the subscription. Oh well. Josiah says, I think 4 is the max. I have no idea. I don't run the polls enough. Harry, let's get some
4?
plants in this room.
Yeah, sure.
You think 4 is the max? I think I've seen. Yeah, I think 4 is the max as well. Now that you say it, I think you're correct. I'll figure out a way to do it. Don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we'll do it. Let's also add this thing back here. Hey, check that out.
Which one? Oh,
yeah, we can allow that comment through. Hey, allow that comment through. Era says, my classmate's a bully and kicks me in the dick. That happened in, first of all, I hope your dick's alright.
Oh.
Yeah.
Second of all, that not to me, that happened to one of my, my classmates back in, primary school. He got kneed in the dick by the class bully, and, this is gonna get a bit brutal here, but his nutsack ripped open. His testicle came out. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to hear about it anymore.
Yeah, it was terrible. And it was so bad, but it seemed like I was the only person helping him at that point. So, but he left the school and he gave me a gift afterwards for being like the one person who stood up to it. So.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate that someone has to go through that.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
Also, learn self-defense, so don't get kneed in the balls.
In primary, too.
Yeah, in primary. In primary. Yeah.
That's like the least place you expect to get kneed in the balls.
Yeah, right? It was, what the whole thing was that this kid who did the knee, he flunked. He was supposed to go to secondary. We were in P6 at the time. And P6 is one below year 7 secondary, right? He flunked from secondary twice, so he was older than all of us. And he picked on this one kid who was new to the school.
Oh.
Yeah. Ira says, do you live, where you live? I'm from the Philippines. I am in Hong Kong right now. Hong Kong, China. Josiah says, 4 is definitely the max on Twitter. Less certain for YouTube. Yeah. I don't think we pay enough attention to the YouTube ones. To be fair, not many people hold polls on YouTube. Harry, I'm trying to make the,
I can see that, yes.
I've just got a ping on YouTube, on Facebook, that was me. Don't bother checking your YouTube. Facebook. Yep. God damn it, I keep messing up.
Oh, good.
Scarlet Spider 2?
What's that now?
I unlocked all the DLC suits. Now I'm going to play Ultimate mode.
Ira says my favorite place. You referring to Hong Kong? Yeah, Hong Kong. I would say Hong Kong is one of my favorite places too, to be honest. I mean, it's like, yeah, I grew up here, so of course it's gonna be one of my favorite places. But like,
Hashtag no
I've lived
bias.
in a lot of places, and I can judge it without thinking, oh, I grew up here, so it's like my favorite place. I don't know. The other day, dude, are you alright, man? Eric, because in Melbourne, a few days ago, I think last week, there was a brawl in Melbourne Central, near Flinders Street and whatnot. People were having brawls. Did you hear about that?
For what?
Melbourne Central and Flinders Street is...
Melbourne Central, the entire city, Melbourne City, basically. I don't know what they were brawling about, but I first saw it because a police officer was arresting a dude, and some girl thought that she could walk through the police officer. Police officer said step back. Girl didn't step back, so the police officer shoved her, and then she like dropped on her ass. And people are all getting angry at the police officer for shoving her, but it's like, he said step back.
Police says step back.
Yeah,
step back.
Step back. Exactly. Was the police officer using excessive force? Yeah, I would say so. You didn't have to shove her that hard.
Yeah,
but
probably.
step back means step back.
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't out too much last.
Yeah, thank God you weren't out too much. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, thank God you weren't out too much.
Design. Ira says, are you using a texture pack? We're using the Conquest resource pack. Conquest. He also says, do I know PewDiePie? I don't know PewDiePie personally, but I do know PewDiePie. Ira also says you heard about the Melbourne brawl. Hold on a second. I'm gonna disable my Facebook notifications. You're gonna get stuck on my face cam for just a second. Don't know who's messaging me. Oh, it's my coincidentally, it's the Minecraft Animations Facebook group that's pinging me. Let me mute the group for 24 hours. We're back. Cool. Hey, for anybody who hasn't liked the video yet and is watching the stream right now, make sure you like the video like ArcDoc just did. And don't fly off the screen, because that's what I said last time, but if you fly off the screen, you're probably gonna end up somewhere else. Don't go anywhere else. Stay here and like the video instead. Desire says she could be overplaying it or just not expecting a shove. Yeah, it's, that, first of all, yes, she wasn't expecting the shove. Second of all, a shove like that from this close distance is going to knock you down no matter what. And yeah, you're right, it doesn't have to be too strong, but the way the dude did it was strong. I'm saying you don't have to be that strong.
I mean, I don't think you need to shove. I think you just need to hand. And just say the words.
Well, we can't say because of the context. What if the dude that the guy was arresting had a knife? In which case, the girl walking in could have get slashed, right?
Slashed, yeah.
Yeah, we don't know. From what I see, lady did not step back after cops said step back, and then the dude pushed her, like, real hard. I'm saying you could tone it down a little bit. Maybe if you pushed at a 10, maybe tone that down to an 8. So that even if she fell, she wouldn't go, like, smack! Like, on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I don't think the cop was in the wrong here. I don't think you can blame someone for excessive force either, because it's like, don't break the rules in the first place.
Right.
I think this main room looks pretty good right now, Harry.
I want to start decorating this room with some plants, because this wall's a really flat wall.
Where art thou? Go do that.
Here. Yep.
I'm adding an extra pillar in here.
I'm gonna add plants to every pillar.
Sure.
I think it would look alright.
Yeah, sure. No comment.
Yeah, looking at it, I think
Yeah.
it looks alright. I'll have you check though.
I'm gonna start doing the library as well. Let's try to get. We could probably get this entire floor done if we focus and channel our inner chi. Oh fuck.
Nah.
Man.
We're live streaming. We're never getting things done.
That's true. What is the block ID for bookshelf?
Forgot. Same.
Got it. 47.
I think. Are they adding different wood textures for every single bookshelf?
What?
Are they adding?
They're not.
No. Okay.
Ira says, "How old are you becoming?" I'm becoming 10 or what? I'm 10, becoming 11 on November. Oh, we both share the same birthday on November. I'm not sure what day your birthday is, but my birthday is in November as well. I'm turning. Oh my god, I'm turning 20. I'm turning 20. It feels so weird to say that. I have a.
Okay. I think maybe we could have.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we could have
a few blocks in between. Yep.
No, we could have like a table here.
Do all the shelves first, since it's easy to do the shelves.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Ira says, "How long have you been building this specific castle?" If you're referring to this castle, we've been building this one. Harry, do you know this?
2 weeks, give or take.
2 weeks? No.
No.
Surely we've been. I think it's more than 2 weeks.
3 weeks? 4? It shouldn't be that long. It's very recent.
3 weeks?
Possibly.
Maybe 3 weeks? I'll say 3 weeks.
I'd say we don't. I'd say 4 blocks is excessive. By the way.
Are you saying that just because of the lighting glitch?
No.
Okay.
Excessive period. It feels a bit too modern for library because.
Sure. I feel like we should put a
You-
slab or something on top to make it thick.
Yeah, sure, sure. Definitely slabs on the side, but
Those
yeah.
aren't slabs.
Huh? Wait,
Those aren't
well,
slabs.
sorry, not slab, not slab. Not slab.
Desire says 5 weeks. Has it been? I mean, you can probably tell because of the live streams, but we did the
But we
main.
haven't-
Okay, so this main castle, this is the main one we're working on. Right? I'm gonna exit the castle for a second. Where's the nearest exit? There it is. So this one we've been doing. This one we started streaming when we already had this. You didn't see us doing that. You didn't see us doing that, and you didn't see us doing that. So this whole thing here, I think it took us a week to get to here. And then when we got to this, that's when we started streaming. Ira says November 8. I'm on November 10, so we are 2 days apart. Also, I found out that a singer that I really like. I don't know how much. Do you guys listen to J-pop, like Japanese music? I like listening to Japanese music, and one of my favorite artists is called Rio. She's an indie artist, I believe, but her birthday is on November 9, which is interesting. Man, you think the slabs would be nice with that on there?
Why though? Excessive.
I was gonna chuck some chests in, like, there and whatnot.
What's a stronghold?
Yeah, because when you do a stronghold, you usually have those.
Yeah, it's a stronghold. Yeah.
Also, maybe spruce slabs.
Yes.
I'm just gonna use
yes.
world edit. I'm gonna use world edit.
Trust.
/ replace 126 1261. Yep.
Yep.
You said a table somewhere. On. Yeah,
Probably somewhere near. Yeah.
I'll smite this entire thing here.
Yep. Oh, in the middle. Okay.
Oh, you didn't think in the middle?
I was thinking more closer to the door. But sure, that also works.
Ah! Whatever. That's
What?
fine.
Bah!
Hold on. What side is that facing?
That side is
Hostile.
Oh damn,
No windows.
hostile. Wow. Yep, no windows. You are correct.
This side? Wait.
This side, nothing.
No, there's a tower on this side.
Yeah, yeah. Lead it to
Could
the
do a
tower.
window, but then you'd have to fence it.
Yes.
Let's do some to get some natural light coming in, because it's a library after all.
Yeah. Right.
Or maybe not do it that low as well. Maybe do it up, like, up here.
I would argue doing it lower would be better, just because there's a high chance that enemies would hit high than low, because you know, right?
What I'm scared of when it's low is if the enemy is here, where I am, and he goes up.
Ah. Well, I mean, is the
'Cause
enemy gonna?
You can't really parkour up like that. It's like, it's harder.
Yeah.
The same philosophy with the kitchen. The kitchen has two things, because the smoke goes up, and then also, so you can't just climb in.
Right. I guess they would be mainly attacking this bit, near the kitchen. Looking at this, because
Yeah, well, you're not gonna shoot the wall with an arrow, because there's no point doing that.
Oh no! I'm talking about like when they use ladders.
Oh yeah, they'll ladder up to here, and then they'll detach on here.
And yeah, as well as in front of the library.
Yeah, exactly, in front of here. They'll
Yes.
detach on here.
Yep.
But if the windows are up here, they can't. Like, this climbing up there is more awkward than if it was down
Right.
here, because now I'll just smash it and I'll go in straight away.
Yeah. Right.
Coolio.
So we could do windows and then iron fence it
Ooh.
like that.
Ooh, I like what you're thinking. You mean like how we did the top of the castle?
Yes.
Yes.
Speaking of birthdays,
Speaking of grenades,
birthdays.
birthdays.
I like okay. This is back to like voice actors.
Yep.
But like, I just tend to just go to voice actors pages in my annual list just to see what they've done.
Okay.
And then like I just see their birthdays sometimes. It's just like, interesting. But then they're like 1998, 1999. I'm like,
Yeah. I'm glad I'm
Bitch.
not the only person who's seen that. Yeah.
bitch, what am I doing wrong in my life?
Right.
Then wasn't born in Japan.
I wasn't born in Japan. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
And then I'm like, sometimes they share the same birthday. I'm like, that's cool. But then like when they're like shares the same birthday, but they're younger than me,
Maybe not. Maybe not, man.
Maybe
that's
not.
like the major problem.
Iron.
Wait,
Maybe not the iron.
why?
That is one, and then the top is the second one because it doesn't.
You
Also,
could.
it blocks out the
You
matriculation.
could. Well, that's the same thing for here, but you know you could fix it in the animation.
Wait, where are you?
Oh, here. Hello. I don't know.
No, not the top of the bars. I mean where the stone is.
I
The stone
was
here.
also looking at that, and
And it also blocks out the matriculation.
it does it. Wait.
Yeah.
Not too much. Also, you don't really need to shoot.
I don't think we need the iron here. I think we just like fence it and then do the exact same thing as the kitchen with the flaps.
I don't like
Just
having the same thing here as the kitchen.
Or alternatively, get rid of the iron and then have nothing.
Have nothing.
So that you just get a what's the 139?
What if we just do this?
139.
What if we just do this?
No, it looks like a prison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't disagree.
You could do that, and then you can get rid of this middle one, which would clear up a bit of the matriculation.
Yep.
What the hell happened?
I would redo these as blocks.
You are the correct man.
Oh. Yep.
Alternatively, you could just shoot those straight up.
No, because
No?
stair right here. No, stair right there.
Oh, damn, you're right. Could you reverse that?
Nay.
Nah. When in
Nay.
doubt, put a doubt. What? Don't say anything. It doesn't block out the matriculation as much now. Because your maximum, you can't get that close to the wall anyway.
When suffocating in a block, put doubt.
Put doubt.
stuck in the wall.
When you
Just
disconnect from a
happened,
Minecraft server, join back in, but you're suffocating.
I
That
sent
happens
you
way
something,
too often.
Harry.
Yep.
Just watch it in your time.
Yeah, gotcha.
Let's see. Sand.
Fuck.
What?
The stair got twisted. Why was there a stair there? Oh, cause I'm a dumbass. That's why. There we go. As for these windows, them 188s should fit. Well.
When in block, put it down.
Did you quote that?
Huh?
I heard a little Discord sound. Did you quote that?
No, I just went colon doubt colon.
Ah.
We should add
have
that.
a arc doubt.
Yeah, we should have a chase doubt.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be overused very quickly.
Yes. Every time we see the when in doubt put a block situation, we just go chase doubt.
Cheaped out, yeah.
Or
Or
or now that we have this new situation, we could go when in block put a doubt and doubt the block.
doubt the block feels like Thomas the Tank Engine. Sad. Doubt
What?
the block.
I'll be back.
Sure.
Sure. Oh, Harry.
Yeah.
The library isn't being held up by anything. We could,
Yar. Well,
pin
it's
some...
it is held up by all these pillars.
That is true. But do you want
it's just
anything
you could
to go
add.
across? How much time do we
you
have?
could-
We got 4 minutes left. No, I
you
was
could
thinking
add
sticking some woods in the corner.
Oh, I was thinking of doing this fancy
You
shit,
see?
but I guess not.
Oh yeah, that could work too. I like the aesthetic of having the wood go across though. It's just
It's just when you have all the pillars as
I'm gonna try it here because we
yeah.
have a good roof to work with. Like the ceiling is good because we have slabs.
We do, yes. How about we have a mix of both?
Sure, because in the middle I don't want to put pillars in the middle.
Yeah.
Have that as a start, but then this has to be held up by something as well. What? Yeah, I think since we got 2 minutes left, I could call it. Josiah says, oh wow, I stayed up late tonight. You did stay up late. It is, what time is it on your end? It's not, it's 10 for us, so it should be 12 for you, yeah? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's late for, not me though, not me. Cool, thanks for joining us in the stream. I think I'm gonna call it here. We're gonna continue working on this. We did get most of this floor done, which I'm surprised we did on a stream, to be honest.
Yeah, right?
But cool, thanks everyone for joining us. Let me, oops, I did the thing again. I was gonna switch back to my face cam. It's on my face cam. Hello. I've said goodbye already. Cool. Thanks for joining. If you haven't already, make sure you like the video and subscribe. We're gonna be live streaming like this every single week. The Levaslier Production Diary, where we're building sets for the animated web series Levaslier on this channel. Josiah says nearly 1 a.m. because of daylight saving. That's right. I forgot about daylight saving. All right, cool. See y'all. Answer that poll because the poll is a thing. Cheers.